Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame, Shia. Hi, Shia. And for all of us watching, and thank you for watching. It's going to be a lot of crime against me and my twin flame, Shia. And Shia, I'm just going to take my glasses off, but I wanted to tell you why I haven't been wearing them this past couple of weeks. I forgot that, well, they were cutting my ear, so I wanted to make that heal, but my eye gets a strain, so I need to wear these so that the eye strain doesn't happen. However, it's only just an hour, and I really would prefer you see my face versus my glasses. So, and I didn't realize how hot it is. I'm gonna have to take this sweatshirt off. Actually, yeah, hold on a second. I have the blind open, so I'm still demonically possessed, Shia. However, I got the message from the telepathic supporters that the things I said in the video yesterday are helping you. So I'm not surprised at all, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So I have a cup of coffee, but I don't even want to drink it because, like, I'm in a state of feeling pretty calm. I am still demonically possessed. However, I'm getting a little bit more hope, Shia, that we're going to get more help with all of the things wrong with us. So I only have a couple pages of notes, but in this video I definitely want to review with you more of the food research that I did yesterday. So it's not going to be a lot of crime because I'm actually becoming very sensitive to talking about the negativity right now. So I think that you also could tell in the video that I look a little bit different in a good way. Not completely in a good way, but there's something that makes me look like I'm less near death. I actually had kind of a nightmare last night, and it kind of involved you, but it wasn't your body. It wasn't actually you, but it wasn't me either, but it was like a symbol of me and you, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. And I have the prism I have the prism going with the folder, and you can see it in this video, so I don't have to lift that up. And just want to let you know, Shia, if I say things and I don't involve you in the conversation enough, it's either I don't want to put words in your mouth, because you would get extremely annoyed if I said every 5 minutes, oh, that's what I know that you know. You can assume that I'm pretty accurate with what I think you know about me and what I think I know about you. And however, some of the things it would be appropriate for me to say, I have a feeling that you like it too, and because of the possession, it hasn't been like that. So I haven't actually been taking baths every night because, no, I've been taking baths every night but not washing my hair and wetting my hair because it's not good to go to bed with cold wet hair, and I have not had the energy. At the end of the night, when it's like 10 or 11 o'clock, which is kind of unusual for me to take a bath that late, but it's been like this past couple of weeks, I don't want to blow up or dry my hair at that hour. So I'm going to review the food research, and I did an entire page of Cajun food and an entire page of Jewish food, and I took photographs of probably 30 photographs of each Cajun food and Jewish food. And by the way, I looked at Google to see what a Welsh person looks like. I think I actually have more Welsh than I thought. My mom always tacked on Welsh at the end. However, I think I'm actually more Welsh than I thought, because my great-grandmother, she was English, but she was not annoying English. She didn't have that wicked annoying English accent. She had a really nice English sounding accent that was Americanized because she moved here when she was 18, but it wasn't that really annoying English accent. But I think she actually was more Welsh than I know. So I'm going to show you. I don't know why. Well, I'm not going to get into the ethnicity, but I have a whole authentic Jewish cuisine, a whole page. But I am also Jewish and Cajun because of you, Shia. A whole Cajun page of food. And yep. And then I took the photographs on both phones. I had trouble with the photographs coming in clear, but I'm going to expand the photo to make sure that you can see the photo, because that would be really frustrating. So I put the twin flame frequency on loop last night. Ended up, after many hours, I got so nauseous I had to turn it off because it's really powerful. And I did more of the frequencies this morning, specifically the 7th dimension one. If you look on Spiritual Zen, Shia, the YouTube channel Spiritual Zen, they have a channel. They have a video that says "Listen before it gets deleted." YouTube's been deleting their videos. I've always been actually kind of jealous of ETs, light ETs, even though we are star seeds, Shia. There's so much saying that Lumerians are from planet Earth, so it doesn't feel like we're galactic, like we're really it seems like we're more earthly. However, I don't believe the Lumerians originated from planet Earth anyways, but we're star seeds, Shia, and I'm not going to say too much about the Spiritual Zen frequency, Shia, because I don't want their channel to get deleted. However, something happened, and it just continued. I know the frequencies are working for you. I don't even have to say anything, Shia, but I just want to tell you that I wrote something down about it, so I'll talk about the notes. Let me get the highlighter. So I am kind of in a good mood because I am getting some relief these past few days, but I don't want to jinx it. And as soon as I say I get relief, it changes. This is the half calf. So the criminals, Shia, well, you know how when we get all like this AI, and by the way, my lips, telepathic supporters told me I have etheric implants in my lips. It's not just they're shooting an AI weapon at my lips, which they've told me these past 10 years. and lied to me saying I have etheric implants that chronically make my lips chapped. And after I got off the video yesterday, the skin was like peeled like this, and like I had to literally clip it with my teeth. So in regards to like when we get all of this evil etheric implants out of our body, and by the way, there's a specific code. There's a specific code, Shia, for etheric implants. There's a specific code. So I put that right on my root chakra area. I finally found that yesterday because I've been doing the one with etheric parasites, but I didn't know I didn't know they had one specifically for etheric implants. The criminals will stay evil, Shia, because some of these criminals are like, we're all going to spiritually ascend together. So, and you don't want us to turn not evil, do you? Well, that's been repeatedly told to me. They're going to stay evil. They're just not going to, we're going to have more and more protection where they're not going to physically be able to do the attacks and the crime against us. If they don't want to stay evil, they can go to the light and serve the light. However, they're not all allowed to go and serve the light. So the criminals stay evil. It's not this. There's not this whole spiritual ascension. All the lower realms get to be into the higher realms. The criminals stay evil. They don't spiritually ascend. Just because me and you are and other people are, it's not the truth. If they go to the light and they want to serve the light, they can, but they're not all of them can. Not all of these criminals are allowed to serve the light. Oh, so, and I heard, Shia, the criminal MG is a queer, like the criminal DW. They have a similar queerness. And I got some very snobbery. This whole V2K, that's a disrespect. If you want to talk to your enemy, if you want to speak directly to your enemy in this very indirect criminal way, that's a disrespect to them. But this criminal V2K, with V2K, the criminal DW goes, anyone who has picked on you, Alyssa, are the gods and goddesses of the world. Oh, squirm like a worm, Alyssa, squirm like a worm. You're just a worm to us. We eat worms. I'm gonna throw acid on your face. Who's gonna feel superior now? Who's gonna feel superior now? I'm gonna throw acid on your face, Alyssa. Everyone watched you get raped. The criminal DW goes, everyone watched you get raped and tortured. And then flashes public figures and people that watched. They all liked it. Because you're not us. You're an animal. So that's not just been told to me a couple times. So that twin flame frequency is very powerful, Shia. That I played on loop last night. Because I did not get torture this morning. I don't want to jinx it. Actually, I haven't been getting torture this past week that much. I've gotten relief, but as soon as I say it, Shia, something's going to happen. So I think it's a mixture and accumulation of things that we're both doing, Shia. And as soon as you get relief, I'm going to get more relief because we're the same soul. However, playing the twin flame frequency is going to repel all the interference, the people that are trying to separate us, and that have separated us probably since our early 20s, because that was a time that I was at least supposed to know who you were, whether we were allowed to be together back then or not. I was supposed to at least know who you were, and then that was kept from me illegally. But I love light ETs. I used to like to draw light aliens. I have a very strong connection to aliens. I actually get kind of jealous because sometimes I think they do a lot of subliminals telling me I'm not a starseed. However, we're definitely starseed, Shia. And some of this Lumerian technology is actually light ET, light LIGHT E.T. Technology. So this was the dream last night. I had a nightmare. That my mother was in a dark room, like in my apartment, and she was cornering me and trying to tell me. This was a nightmare. This didn't happen. But she was cornering me and trying to act like she was like wrestling my body. We were wrestling each other because she wanted to see if she had more strength to me, so if she could get away with killing me. But then I woke up with the shaking, rattling of my neck last night, right on the neck etheric implant. It was my mom's hand, and it was really in a dark, creepy area. But then something good happened after that happened. I went out in the street, and there was this truck, and there was these two kids on this truck, and then there was me, and there was these two kids and me on the truck. We were laying in the back of the truck with blankets, and you came out. You were running out from the hospital. It wasn't your body or your face. It wasn't my body or face, but it was kind of. You ran out of the hospital, and you jumped onto the truck bed and laid next to me under the blankets, and the two kids were on the side. And I think it kind of had to do something with me because your hands were like this when you're walking. And I've actually seen someone have this problem. Like, maybe I felt like that resembled the paralysis that I had or something. But you're very sick, Shia. And, when this happens, this one lady was doing this to her, walking around like this. And I had found out that she was electrocuted like 13 times for her brain because she had a mental problem. And she thought she agreed to do electroshock. You're not supposed to electrocute your brain. That fries the brain. So that's some kind of paralysis. If you can't lift you don't have strength in your wrist, you walk like that. But like you were running out of the hospital back to safety with me, but we were really in the dream. We were really old. We had like white hair. No, we didn't have. We were old. We were in our 70s or 80s. And our kids were like, they could be like 8, 10, 12. So that's actually a good sign, because if we're 40, oh wait, that would make them way older than 12 or 8 or 10. Actually, it was just a good sign, Shia. It was a good sign that we might live old together in this life. So I like the idea of playing the Twin Flame on loop by the Spiritual Zen account. And I would actually consider getting an MP3 player just to download that music and play on the download. However, I don't take it out of context. I'm still going to do everything else. There's a spell that I have to stop doing everything and just do one thing. I'm going to do I stick with the Kiran Rakyas. Specifically, I'm going to attack the kings and leaders of Satan, and they have this kind of like ancient, like more traditional language, the Kiran Rakya. They're not really kings. There's no kingdom here. There's no Satan kingdom. The devil is a manifestation, and I continually forget, but in the Zen Master Instruction, they're just a manifestation. Like they're synthetically man-made. The devil. It's not even real. And a lot of the criminals like to say, well, what about your parents? What about Shy's parents? Why are you that's a real disrespect to your parents, calling them manifestation. I'm not calling my parents manifestation. I'm not saying that there's different levels of evil, I'm sure. I have no proof of what my parents are and what your parents are, Shia. But they're constantly doing that to try to make me stop thinking like that. So you really, I got the message, and I could tell that you like the frequencies. You like that channel. You really, I can't trust a lot of channels, and it's kind of a long story, but that channel has been kind of kept from me in a way. But as soon as I did that Kundalini, I found that channel, like, I knew about that one light body activation video. However, it was really like gentle, and I never could go past a few minutes without really, I think the demons were trying to possess me not to listen to it. But the Kundalini awakening on that channel, Spiritual Zen, that was when it was like, this works. There's no way that this is not working. So then I finally looked at the channel, looked at the other videos. So I'm doing the etheric implant removal code. Love you, Shia. You're my cute little baby, Shia. You're really powerful, Shia. So Shia, after I used the pendulum, and it says I landed on abandonment, and another word that I didn't write down, but your abandonment by me not being able to see and hear you physically is very intolerable for you, and you're very sick over it. You're very, very sick, and I'm getting the exact same sickness, Shia. It's making me very, very sick. Yeah, because I also feel abandoned too. It makes me feel abandoned. Not just you, Shia. But it is worse for you, Shia. There's no way that's not worse for you. And also, telepathic teleporter told me, I know this is kind of random, but you like shellfish. But the way I said it in the video, like, well, I'm going to eat shellfish, obviously those are the kind of statements where, like, I should be like, well, you're Cajun, Shia, obviously you like shellfish because of the crab boil and all of the seafood. However, I'm just trying to let you know, like, the way I said that could also be a form of, I can't, like, pay attention to every single word I say, and the way that these demons are remote viewing me and trying to influence you. I think it probably bothered you the way, like, I was acting like, well, you're kosher, I like shellfish. I'm not doing that, Shia, and I know that you eat shellfish. There's no way you don't like shellfish because we were mer people in Lemuria. We have this very close connection with the ocean. We really love seafood. And I don't even have to comment on that frequency page, the light ETs. I know that it's working for you, Shia. And finally I'm able to help you and me. I don't think it's finally I'm able to help you and me, Shia. I've been so possessed. We both have been so possessed. I'm sure you have things that you wish that I could see, but the thing is, they're probably giving me the information so that we both are finding it out together. It wouldn't be fun, Shia, if you were figuring this all out and I had no clue and you couldn't tell me. But obviously there's so much more out there that would probably be helping us that I'm not finding because of the possession and all of it. But you're getting results, Shia. So in regards to all of the demons, like Satan, go behind. Beelzebub, go behind. Lilith, go behind. Baphomet, go behind. What are the other ones? All of these demons are like man-made synthetic manifestations. And it says some criminal was apparently reading my mind and wanted to remind me, what about the Bible and the fallen angels? Satan was not an angel. That's a lie. Satan was not an angel. There's no such thing as a goat, a G-O-A-T, a goat. That's an angel. A goat, a satanic evil goat with devil horns and whatever, and half body, half animal. That's not an angel. That's a lie. The Bible has been manipulated. There's no such thing as a fallen angel. None of Satan's people were ever angels. And these criminals are parasitic infections hosting off of human bodies. The healing quantum codes are definitely working, because I definitely did notice something different. And I have them in my stomach. I took the ones off of my forehead and this spot. It's too sensitive to put it on my neck, because my neck is really it's really sensitive and like delicate. I'm not sick of the stickers yet, and I would like to put them in my clothes, behind my clothes. I prefer that. However, there's specific areas where I have to put the stickers on that I don't want to mess around and feel like my clothes are going to move in different spots, like my leg, my feet, like different areas. So the healing quantum codes are definitely helping, because I think that they're like frequencies. And good spirits and Holy Spirits are going to the numbers. I already read this. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the food. So I think I'm going to show you the Cajun foods first, and then the Jewish foods. I'm keeping these on my neck because I haven't worn them in a while. And if the moment I put them down, I'm not going to put them on. So this morning I had Lucky Charms with the soy milk and apple juice. I know that looks kind of pathetic looking, but so I gotta turn this on to make sure to show the photos first, because I don't know why I didn't turn this on before I put the video. And then I still have notes about you that I have to talk about. Come on, turn it on. Where'd I put the page about you? Oh, I printed off some criminal hacker. I'm not talking about that right now. It's actually really not healthy, especially when we're trying to heal Shia. We can't talk about 24/7 because it's like a demon portal. And like, if they keep the demon portal going, then the healing is not going to work. I don't know where the page is about you. Well, I'll have to find it after. That's not how I would say it. I would have to find it after. Found it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the foods. And today I'm going to do food research, but I'm not going to just do Jewish and Cajun food. I'm going to look up international specialty foods that have different foods from around the world. But that Terramore, Terramor, they have some really different foods that I've never even, would never even think that exist. But I looked it up. There's trillions of recipes. But I was actually able to get some sleep last night, luckily. I didn't write a lot of notes down. I just didn't have a lot of things to write down. But I'm going to start making this probably daily, going through, taking photographs, deleting the photographs after I show you, but taking photographs of the food. And we can talk about the food, because I spent so much time looking up probably at least hundreds of thousands of recipes and food products. I actually have a feeling that you actually do that too, at least a little, especially because you've been really getting inspired by food too. But I think you actually really enjoy, I think you really enjoy this, learning about new products and wanting to try new foods together, Shia. It's going to be really fun. So this is the Cajun grocer, and there was another Cajun grocery store online grocery store that I looked up. This is yellow squash. See, this is I have to put it up real quick. Yellow squash chow chow. I'm going to show you the title, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I never heard of I've heard of chow chow. I never heard of yellow squash chow chow. This is pickled okra. Pickled okra. So I don't want it to be annoying with the way I'm showing it to you. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. As soon as I drink coffee, I have to... Oh, hold on. I like to wear crop tops, but I like to have my leggings up high because I don't like to show my stomach that much. So pickled okra. I'm going to show you what it says, pickled okra, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is blackened Cajun. Actually, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Cajun's blackened seasoning, and then the title. Hot tamales. I didn't know hot tamales was originated from Louisiana, Cajun land. Hot tamales. This is a nice Cajun brand. Hot tamale kit. Actually, I would probably try all of these. I think we're going to try a lot of foods. I think it's part of our spiritual ascension, Shia. This is Creole mustard with herbs. So I like the idea of herbal mustard, adding herbs to mustard. That's a really good idea. I've never seen that before. Here is the jambalaya. This is a very known food. Cajun food is the jambalaya. And obviously there is a lot of sausage, but we would eat the beef sausage. This is nice. Tabasco pepper jelly. Tabasco spicy pepper jelly. That would be nice. This is old-fashioned seasoning. Savoy's old-fashioned seasoning. And I actually did go and see the ingredients, and it's like a similar Cajun spice. Oh, it says it on the top. Real Cajun old-fashioned seasoning. So see how the screen was all messed up? I was having trouble with the camera. I was putting the camera at an angle that was not picking up the photos good. Louisiana fish fry. Veggie fish fry. I would like that. And if we don't, Cajun has a lot of fried food, and so we would bake. We would do breaded baked veggies. We'll just bake it instead of fry it. So this is a better picture. But I like the idea of the veggie fry, like kind of like vegetable tempura. Vegetable tempura is really good. I've had it a couple times. So this is an awful photograph. So this is the typical Cajun recipes. This is the shrimp and corn bisque. That looks really good. This is the gumbo. Chicken and dumplings. I didn't really eat dumplings a lot. Maybe some Chinese dumplings once in a while, but I like to make dumplings. I took a photograph of the dumpling kit. Brown gravy is a typical food. I mean, Cajun food is definitely Southern food, and I also really love Southern food. There's something about Southern food being soul food. It's not like, it's actually really true. There's something about it being soul food. Jambalaya. Shrimp and grits. Yeah, I definitely want to eat more grits. I think grits is corn, like polenta. Fruit cobbler. Here's another fruit cobbler mix. Sometimes fruit cobbler is a little bit heavy, but I would like to find a fruit cobbler that is less heavy. But I'd like to make you a fruit cobbler, Shia. Cajun sweet treat. Chocolate sugar. That seems kind of nice to put on desserts. Chocolate sugar. Here is the Creole cream style red beans. Praline mix. Praline mix. I want to get that, try making that. Shrimp dip mix. Shrimp dip mix, that looks good. I just forgot to elevate the laptop. This looks really interesting. Hanley's pepper jelly. Salad dressing. I never thought that they'd make a pepper jelly vinaigrette dressing, salad dressing. That looks good. I think spicy food's really good for you. Here's the gumbo brace. I like this brand, Oak Grove. I love those type of. I know that you like this type of packaging. I know you like the vintage and the retro, Shia. I know that. Spirit Guys told me. Oak Grove Smokehouse gumbo base. So we can, instead of making the base for gumbo, we can buy this. French fry seasoning. I've actually never really fried food and like dipped it in hot oil. I would like them to make the shrimp etouffee. I've never made an etouffee. Basically, I've had a very, very narrow food palate. Part eating disorder, part starvation, part it's very narrow-minded. It's not healthy. This looks really good. Cajun roast and gravy. So, like to put on a roast beef sub sandwich. That sounds wicked good. Barbecue shrimp. This is not something that also sounds really good. Barbecue shrimp. I like this packaging. Hush puppies. I don't think I've tried hush puppies. Cornmeal mix, hush puppies. Seasoned cornmeal mix. So I'd like to make these sometime, Shia. There's got to be another way besides dipping everything in hot oil. We can do make it healthier with breaded and baked because of my health issues. I'm very, very sensitive to fried food. I get kind of sick. Shrimp stew. Cajun power shrimp stew. I definitely would like to make a shrimp stew, and I love the idea of a shrimp stew. I've never heard of that. Did I go through all of them? Hold on. Okay, then I checked out a little Cajun cafe that looks really, really good. I really don't know about these names, but this has a shrimp and crab stuffed jalapenos. That sounds really good. Shrimp and crab stuffed jalapenos. Cajun fondue, Cajun flavored fondue with your choice of shrimp, crawfish. I don't think I've ever tried crawfish. Or chicken and a creamy cheese sauce served with garlic toast. And honestly, Shia, we're not gonna go out and eat witchcraft food. We're gonna make all this ourselves. Because I have eaten so much witchcraft food. I can't say most of the, like, I kind of stopped eating restaurants. I ate restaurants very few. More like a cup of gumbo. I like the idea of a gumbo with gumbo soup with salad, fried pickles, and then cup of gumbo. So they're making my nose itchy right now. So now, let me see what else is on this camera. So this is, now we're going to look at the Jewish foods, and wait, there's still some Cajun food here. No, I already showed you that one. Shrimp and grits. I really like shrimp. I don't know about ground up shrimp. I've seen those shrimp hamburgers. I don't know about what the texture would, if the texture would be good to eat ground up. So I looked up the Jewish foods, and I had a hard time finding Jewish cuisine because a lot of them are the delicatessens, which I really like to find those, but I want to find some more like traditional foods from like celebrations, religious celebrations. But I looked through the Jewish recipes, and this book seems really nice that I would actually I'd actually probably try to buy a copy of this. Recipes handed down by Jewish mothers and modern recipes from daughters and friends. That is I found more than a few recipes that I like in here. It's not typical for me to find a lot of recipes that I like, and I actually found a lot of recipes that I like, but the photos I'm showing you are not from that book. These are from me going onto Google Books, looking up Jewish cooking, picking out the recipes and the Jewish foods that I think that I wanted to try, then putting in Google search and then taking a photo, because there was no photos in the cookbooks. So this is the bagel lox platter. This is really delicious. I finally bought all of the ingredients for a lox bagel. I think it was last summer, and it was really good. It tasted really healthy. It was just really, really delicious tasting. The tomatoes, red onions, capers, lox, choice of smear with sour cream. This is rugulash. I've never tried rugulash. That looks like a really good pastry. I've pretty much stayed away from the bakery my entire life because of witchcraft. But there's something alchemical that happens with baking. Pastrami. This is a classic Jewish delicatessen sandwich. Pastrami Reuben. I really like Reuben sandwiches. Sometimes the sauerkraut is sensitive to my teeth, but I think that might be AI, because sauerkraut is wicked good for me. Like, I can't even go into all of the allergies I've had that were not even real. Here's the matzo ball soup. That looks really good. I'd like to try that and make that. Classic potato pancakes. That's delicious. I would definitely make classic potato pancakes with sauce. Stuffed cabbage rolls. This is a very classic Jewish dish I would like to make. I've only had cabbage rolls, like authentic cabbage rolls, like maybe once or twice in my life. They were really good. I think I ended up trying to make it once and it didn't taste good. Actually, I don't know if I tried to make cabbage. I think I tried to and it didn't work. Caramelized onion potato niches. Honestly, I think I would not have the patience to make all of these types of foods. Not like specifically with the bakery. I have this spell where I would have no energy and I'm way too lazy to bake bread and do anything with baking. But when I'm with Yusha, that's gonna go away. Blueberry blintzes. However, if we want to get through all of the food, blueberry blintzes, this looks delicious. It's like pastry with like a cream cheese, like maybe like a cheesecake with with the berry sauce. So it's the pastry. But if we want to get through all the foods it's 51 minutes. Shoot. If we want to get through all the foods, we're gonna have to not make everything by scratch. Sour cabbage soup. This looks really delicious. That's a Jewish dish. Sour cabbage soup. I already showed you that one. Caponata. That looks really good. I've never tried that. I haven't tried like 90% of the foods. Zucchini fritters. That looks really, really good. I have to talk about you. That's why I have to hurry up a little bit. Zucchini fritters looks really delicious. Cheese barekas. That looks really good with the sesame seeds. Rosewater milk pudding. That looks really good. Cholet, which is like a beef stew with boiled eggs and I think it's barley, carrots, beans. I'd like to try that. Chopped pickled herring. This is definitely something that looks really good with capers and red onions. That looks really delicious. Gel-fight fish loaf. I'd like to make a gel-fight. I'm not saying it, pronouncing it right. Gel-fight fish loaf. I'd like to make that. Labneh yogurt cheese. That looks really good with toast. Smoked salmon terrine. That looks really, really good. I really like the taste of smoked salmon. Here's the soup dumplings that I would like to make. Gravlax is a little different. So smoked salmon is like a brine and gravlax has herbs and salt. I think I've tried gravlax. It's really, really good. Spinach crepes filled with cheese and salmon. Yeah, my parents kept me away from my roots and your roots, which is my roots. Egg salad with onions. That's a classic Jewish delicatessen salad. Looks really good. I'd like to egg salad with chopped onions. That sounds really good. I think I've made that before. Meat latkes. That looks really good. Pickled herring with potato salad. So it's pickled herring mixed with potato salad. That sounds really good. I like the garnish with lemon on the side. I'd like to get more into garnishing food. Pastrami egg rolls. That looks really good. Pastrami egg rolls. I like the taste of pastrami. And this is Ajvar stuffed pepper sauce. Not stuffed pepper, but pepper sauce. Red pepper sauce. And this is some kind of tomato relish. That looks really delicious. Cheese barbalash. That looks really good. I like the way they served it with the the apples and the cheese. So I'm going to talk about you now. So you're very inventive, Shia. You have a very inventive personality about you, and your spirit has always been helping me. And you were the one that was writing part of that fashion book. I was repeatedly told your spirit was in me. The Lemurian technology was being used so that you were also contributing to the book. So it's not just my book. You contributed a lot to the book, Shia. It's going to be proven how much you contributed to that fashion book, Healthy Fashion. I was repeatedly told, I felt it, and I'm not going to continue to talk about it. You are very moody, Shia, and there's no way you can't be moody. Sometimes I call you my moody baby. And basically, but all the screenshots I took in your video, I saw so many different moods within a minute and 30 seconds. Actually, I was really happy to see that because I could see all the different feelings that you have. You're very clever, Shia. You're very crafty. I can tell. Also, I'm not going to explain how. Your DNA has been mutilated, so we have to work on our DNA, Shia. And we have to clear the energy. I actually have the DNA I have the DNA quantum code right on my sacral chakra, which is right in between the adrenals. In the almighty presence of God, I command you restore Shia and Alyssa's DNA now. In the almighty presence of God, I command you restore Shia and Alyssa's DNA now. I am restoring your DNA, says the Lord. And there was a screenshot that it was extremely obvious your mind was being tortured, and your mind is still being tortured. So there's a thing that I wrote a whole section about something that I don't really want to repeat on the internet. I don't think it's just not, I just don't want to right now. So that's all I'm going to talk about, and I'll write more about you, Shia, soon. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.